Good morning, CHS.
And welcome back to another edition of Fighting Scots News.
I'm Zoe.
And I'm Elena.
Today on the news, we are going to get an inside scoop from CHS students on the new food service.
We will also be revisiting the cell phone policy in the hallways, and stay tuned to hear interviews with some of our CHS alumni.
Fighting Scots News starts now.
We are still putting out more videos and stories throughout the week on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, but some things still won't be in the weekly news.
So be sure to check out our website where you can find stories about life at CHS, sports, music events, and much more.
We'll put the link in the video description. Be sure to save it in your bookmarks for easy access.
Remember to follow all social media accounts for daily updates and videos.
Now let's hear from our CHS alumni.
Good morning, CHS. Today we're going to be introducing alumni teachers. All right, who am I here with today?
I'm Mrs. Cook.
My name is Joseph DeGavers.
Miss Dover.
Mrs. Turner.
I'm Mrs. Bauer.
Mrs. Yonker.
Emily.
I'm Mr. Parlberg.
Miss Flegel.
Mr. Pinder.
Phil Miedema.
What year did you graduate?
2003.
I graduated in 2016.
2014.
I graduated from Caledonia in 2017.
Graduated in 2017.
2003.
Oh, 2004.
2015.
2001.
I graduated from here in 2017.
2019.
From now versus when you went here.
Well, we have the entire south building, which is new, and we used our lockers every day. So where we are right now in the math hall used to be the freshman hall, and we would all hang out here before school.
It's definitely a lot bigger. When I was in high school, we were at Duncan Lake, so we have a much nicer, much bigger school with a ton more students.
Yeah, we basically doubled in size, and we have 2 campuses.
Not a lot has changed, except there's about 50% new staff members that weren't here.
I think for me the biggest difference, this is a new building. I graduated from what is now Duncan Lake, but just the size of the student body. Mm-hmm. My graduating class was about 240, I think. So the school's a lot bigger. I think it's just a little bit harder to know everybody in the school like it was back then.
I was really lucky to join a department that really welcomed me with open arms, but it was definitely weird making the switch from calling everyone by their last name to switching and calling them by their first name.
Were you involved in any sports or clubs?
I did DECA for 3 years, and then I did freshman and JV soccer as an underclassman.
I played basketball and soccer.
I was involved in a lot of sports and clubs. I was in student council, I played softball, I ran cross country, volleyball, basketball. I like to do a lot of things in high school.
Yeah, I was in band. I played trumpet in band. I also played football all 4 years, and I played tennis all 4 years as well.
Yeah, I did tennis and golf for sports, and then I was on the student council for the clubs. I was on student council 4 years, so that was a lot of fun.
Yes, I did volleyball and student council. A few more, but I think they're escaping me, but those are the big ones.
I played volleyball.
Okay.
I was really big in volleyball. That was kind of my main sport, but I also did track, even though we were not very good. And I did DECA and student council as well.
How was the transition from being a student to now a teacher?
That's pretty much like growing up as an adult, like as a high school student versus when you're an adult and working in a job, just kind of normal.
I had no idea we had so many alumni in our staff.
Me neither.
Now let's hear about the new food service.
Today, we're going to be interviewing the new lunch ladies about the new lunch food here at CHS and find out if it's a boom or a doom.
All right, I'm Capri, and today we're here with
Joni Tobias.
All right, and today we're going to ask some questions about our school lunch. First, I want to ask, what counts as a fruit?
What counts as a fruit is anything over on the fruit bar. It measures like a half cup, but within reason, one of the little boats, or either a whole piece of fruit or a fruit juice.
Okay. What completes a lunch?
What completes a lunch is something from most of the food groups, like the salad bar or a vegetable, or from the fruit bar also, and one of the main food items, whether that be Mexican, a sub, main food line, or a sandwich. it usually comes up to like 3 components. So if you've got a fruit, a veggie, and a main item, that's great. If you don't like fruit, you can take extra vegetables, or vice versa.
Okay. What can we get and not get during breakfast?
During breakfast, you can get whatever I have out. We don't sell chips, ice cream, or cookies if we have cookies, which we will sometime. We won't be selling those at breakfast, but just breakfast foods that we have out.
Will ice cream come back?
Ice cream is coming back. It's coming back. I know ice cream bars, maybe a sandwich, maybe ice cream cups. Not sure exactly what we're getting, but it'll be in the freezer right here in the serving area.
Okay. Does juice count as a fruit?
Yes, it does. We won't have juice sometimes every lunch or breakfast, but most 2 to 3 times a week we will have juice out.
All right, last question here. What has been your favorite part working with the CHS staff?
Love it. I love my job. I love the students. I love when they come in to be served their lunch or breakfast, especially breakfast, because I feel like you never know what your morning's like, and I try to be a positive influence and kind of we're like your cheerleaders. We like to see you come in, get something to eat, something to drink. We think that when you get something to eat and drink, it makes you feel better. You just start your day off right. So I want everybody to come in and see me in the morning and at lunchtime when they can. Also, our staff, we're all moms. We're all here to help. If you guys need anything or got a question about anything here in the cafeteria, feel free to ask, because we're all ready and willing to help.
Thank you.
We give this lunch 5 booms. Boom, 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 boom.
Thanks to our food service team for all that you do.
Now let's hear some reminders about the cell phone use policy.
Hey, put your phone away. Did you know that if you get caught the first time, you can get a detention, and if you get caught again, they can even call your parents and take away your privileges to bring your phone to school. So, when you're in the hallway next time, make sure you put your phone in the pocket in your classroom so that you don't get in trouble.
I'm sure you'll do better next time.
Now, we're going to be talking to some staff and students about how they feel about our new phone policy.
Hi, I'm Trevor, and I'm here with
Mrs. Fallett.
And what are your opinions on our new phone policy at CHS?
I love it. I think that it has been really nice students coming in and not being on their phone, and they're having conversations with each other. They're engaged in their work, and it's been really great.
Do you think it's working as it was intended?
Yes, I do. They are in a great routine with coming in the classroom and putting in the slot. They don't ask to get it until the very end, or they'll just automatically go in and get it last couple of minutes of class, and they aren't relying on it anymore, so it's great.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with Mr. Smith. All right, so how do you feel about the new phone policies at the school?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed the new phone policy. It's nice not having phones in the locker room, not having to worry about that, and I can only imagine from a classroom standpoint how that can limit distractions. I know it's been a little adjustment for all you students, but it will pay off.
Thank you.
Who I am it?
Mrs. Dyer, or Senior Dyer.
What do you think about new phone policy?
I think it's great. I've actually been doing this for the last couple years, so it's not really new to me, but I think it's great. It's a lot less distractions.
I'm here with
Luke.
And how do you feel about the new phone policy?
Oh, I think that they got good intentions with it, but it's kind of annoying turning in every class, and you have to remember 6 different numbers. Sometimes you forget, sometimes. Other than that, it's all right.
Thank you.
Don't forget to put your phone in the pocket before every single class.
Before we end for the day, here are a few more announcements.
Yearbooks from the 2023 to 2024 academic year will be delivered to the 10th and 12th grade students during the first hour classes on Wednesday, September 18th.
The Environmental Club meets on Wednesday, September 18th at 7:10 in the Forum Room.
Juniors and seniors, don't forget that Davenport, Aquinas, University of Michigan, Northern Michigan, Cornerstone, and Grace Christian will be visiting CHS next week.
More information and a sign-up form can be found on the college visit page as well as the student services.
Keep in mind that there are still colleges coming to visit.
So be sure to sign up for at least 2 days in advance for the colleges you would like to hear more about.
Registration information and a list of reps visiting CHS is still being updated regularly on the college visits page of our website, so keep checking back.
That's all for this week. Have a great day, CHS.